I was gonna do way more of a formal video on how to do all this shit, but just with the bolt and everything, it just got too much work, so I just keep on cracking along. I said this is a good time when I have all this apart to finally put these upgraded cables on. So I did that, ground, positive. Had to drop the starter, put the starter back in, clean the whole starter up. Now I can see it now. Looks brand new. Before it looked horrible, all covered in shit. I think the ground goes through that way. You can't put it in a hole like factory. Look at that hole right there. Now I think we're just gonna clean up all this shit. I don't even know if I want to crack those lines in the evaporator. It's just more work and more true seals if it ever leaks. You got the machine, don't give a shit. So I think we're just gonna blow out all these lines in the condenser with a little AC flush, and then put a new orifice valve in, close up those lines, compressor, and then lastly the receiver dryer, and then pull a vacuum on it. Oh, that's another thing I want to do. I want to screw with that bracket for the AC compressor, but I don't think I'm even going to get to it. I was going to go take it off and notch it. I don't know. I'll probably bite my ass later if I don't do it, but I just want this job done. It's getting very, very hot and humid. When isn't it hot and humid here? It's almost November. A couple more weeks. Still very, 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 very hot. And this is my parts hoard, new compressor. Still got to put that little cover on, China seal washers, new receiver dryer, new orifice valve, and I have 8 ounces of new PEG 150 oil. This place still smells like solvent. It's a big mess. I think I have like half the tools out of my toolbox. I don't know how this is possible, but it just is. It's one of those nightmare jack stands projects. Compressor is in, but bracket isn't. Fill with oil, it started leaking all over the place. Drip, drip, drip. Thanks. This AC Delco PEG oil is blue. What else? Got that bolt out yesterday. That's cool. We put our upgraded battery cables in there and there. We had those sitting in the hoard pile on that side for like over a year. So we got to do that. It was a good time, and all this was taken apart. Auxiliary, hopefully it's all tightened up. But now we gotta remember to tighten up these two things, they're loose. And your receiver dryer has to go on. AC compressor's mostly in. Piece of shit compressor. Piece of shit, hold on. But what the hell's that bracket? But I don't know, I lost it. We're gonna have to go cut it. We're gonna go modify it. So if we want to take it off again, we can be easy, and I don't know what I do with it. That's what you do to the bracket. You open it up. So when this compressor breaks in about an hour, you can just crack that bolt loose, pull the whole thing forward. Hopefully this fits. If not, we gotta open it up more. And after 4 hours, you get something like that. You can remove. 96 is like that. Hey, it's dark again. How many hours are we on to this? I don't know. I was flushing out all these. Well, I flushed out the condenser and the evaporator. There's still shit in there. There's still AC flush. There's still oil. I hope when I pull a vacuum on it, it's going to evaporate or something. I don't know. Because I can't get it all out with this shitty compressor. It's like a joke. But, yeah. Get this thing in a minute. We just painted it. Alright, AC compressor is on and installed. Not plugged in. These lines, the O-rings connected, evaporator connected, new O-rings, AC compressor is connected. Now we just have to connect the receiver dryer with new O-rings. It's just so freaking hot in this goddamn garage, man. You just go slower and slower and slower and slower and slower, and this just took forever. And everything was just like going so slow, fighting you every way to the way. Cramped fucking condo garage, cramped. But yeah, it's kind of together. Gotta put that header in tomorrow when I get the gasket. And what the fuck is my 10mm goddamn little fucking, look at this shit. Fucking mess. I took out every tool in my goddamn toolbox because I needed it. Bullshit, man. I remember my friend changed the compressor on his car years ago, and he was just like shaking his head like, screw that thing, screw it. He said, which I never like mess with it. Yeah, I agree. What a pain in the ass job, man. It's such a big car, they make everything so small. Here's my ratchet, I need it right here. We got more tools under here, tools everywhere, dude. But we got it, maybe.